The hike to Avalanche Lake in Glacier National Park begins from the Trail of the Cedars trailhead, located 5.5 miles east of the Lake McDonald Lodge.
Okay, I'm at it again, guys. Welcome to another adventure with Get Out and Explore with John. Today, as you can see, we're going to do the Trail of the Cedars and Avalanche Lake trail. I believe it's a little over 5 miles out and back, so it's a very popular trail. We're going to run into a lot of people here today. It's almost noon. I've been driving for most of the morning here, packing up camp from the other side of the park. So I just got here. Gonna make the best of it and go for a hike, and hopefully we'll see some beautiful scenery back in here. So let's get to hiking. Okay, as soon as we leave the parking lot, we're on an elevated boardwalk here through this nice cedar forest. I believe this is one of the first trails that was put in here in Glacier National Park back in the I believe 1930s. But yeah, I think this portion of the trail is ADA accessible, which is nice, so everybody can get a chance to get out here and enjoy this. Let's keep hiking and see what we find. Well, it looks like we're going to run into western red cedars, black cottonwood trees, and western hemlock in this portion of the forest. So let's see what we can find.
Due to the low temperatures and high humidities, the environment in this area allows the cedar trees to grow to heights of over 100 feet and diameters up to 7 feet. Some of the trees in this area are more than 500 years old.
Learn about the western red cedar. Alright, here's a little bit of information on the black cottonwood tree that we're standing in front of. And there it is. It's a big one. I don't know if the scale really comes out on the video here, but this tree is massive. Just wanted to get in the picture to kind of give you a little bit of scale here. But it's a big tree. So far the trail's been running right along the side of this beautiful mountain stream here. Very relaxing and peaceful just to walk through the cedar trees and listening to the water. Very nice. Okay, and the last information board that we come to is the western hemlock tree. It's another big one. Well, here's one that wasn't on the original information board. The Rocky Mountain maple. Pretty small tree in here, is dwarfed by everything else. And it's so moist back in here, everything is covered by a thick layer of lichen here, so I don't know if this tree is going to get much bigger. Alright, we're coming up on a bridge here. It's going over a little creek that we've been following. Let's check out the view. As soon as we go across that little bridge, we're going to come to a junction in the trail here. The Trail of the Cedars keeps going straight. Avalanche Lake Trail is off to our left, and that's where we're headed. It's about another 2 miles from this point. So it's we got a little bit of an incline here, but let's see what we can see at the lake. All right, looks like we're gonna get a little view from the top of the little waterfall that we just saw a second ago.
nice little gorge in the rock there. Well, after hiking on this trail for a little while, I definitely would consider this a moderate trail. I think it has about 700 feet of elevation gain over the 5 miles. As you begin your approach to the lake, you come to some clearings where you find some magnificent views of the surrounding mountains. Here's a big one, guys. Check this out. Ooh. All right, well, I heard this was a popular trail, and man, there are a lot of people out here. It's taken me quite a while to hike this and film it. I try to, I have to keep stopping filming when other people walk by. I don't want anybody else in the video, so yeah, it's taken me a while. Hopefully this is going to be a good video for y'all to watch, so keep on hiking and we'll get to the lake. Look at the size of the burl on this tree. I'm gonna jump into the picture here so I can give you a scale of how big this thing is. This is massive. That is a big burl on this cedar tree. On any hike that you take in the woods, wildlife encounters can be the highlight of any hike. Even with all the other people around, I was lucky enough to spot this fox up on the hillside, and I watched him for a few moments until he spotted me, and then he decided to take off. Okay guys, I think this is it.
down here. Check out the view from here. Wow.
The logjam of trees that we see here on the western edge of the lake are from multiple avalanches, hence the name Avalanche Lake. The lake itself sits at the base of the 8,694-foot Bear Hat Mountain, which rises almost 4,800 feet above the lake.
Look, he's getting the video.
Okay, everybody, this is what I was talking about. There's a lot of people here. It's a very popular trail. It's only like 2 miles long or 2.5, so that's why everybody comes out here. But I'm gonna walk around the other side of the lake. I don't see anybody over there, and hopefully I can get some seclusion over there. And look how clear these lakes are. And you can see the rocks and the fallen trees way out there.
Most of the lakes in Glacier National Park don't have any fish, but Avalanche Lake is popular among anglers as it is home to the Yellowstone cutthroat trout.
Okay. Trying to make my way around the shoreline here. Maybe try to get over to the other side to get away from all these people.
If you look closely at the mountains surrounding the lake, you'll notice several tall waterfalls plunging hundreds of feet as they make their way down towards the shoreline. Many of these waterfalls originate from the Sperry Glacier, which rests beyond the Little Matterhorn Mountain and cannot be seen from the lake. They are the main source of water for Avalanche Lake.
Hopefully you all can see the turquoise color of the lake there between the trees. It's pretty beautiful. You'll see that color on a lake back east, that's for sure. That's something else. Kind of reminds me of Lake Tahoe. So look at this. I got the whole beach over here to myself, which is perfect. And if you look over there where the trail comes out by the lake, look at all those people over there. Just pays to walk a little bit extra. You get all this peace and quiet to yourself.
Now I'm just going to sit here and try to come up with a plan on how I can afford to stay here forever.
Here we go, guys. Walking on the log jam. Please don't break. All right. Woo. Oh yeah. End of the line. Pretty sweet view though. And there's the river we were following on the way up on the trail. Okay, y'all know I'm gonna climb out on that tree right there. So give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna bring you with me. Hope I don't fall in and ruin my camera. Maybe my next career will be tightrope walking. All right, here we are. Here's the 360. Pretty sweet. Okay, I'm out at the end of the log and I feel like this might be a good place to end the video. So hopefully you all enjoyed the hike up here to Avalanche Lake. And yeah, if you did, please consider giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And until the next video, like I always say, you never know what you're gonna see when you get out and explore with John.